Let us see how to check the exposure value in Samsung camera app. So by default, the camera is in auto mode, and what it tries to do is that always it tries to set the exposure value to 0. But if you are in pro mode or the manual mode, what happens is that exposure value can be changed. So let us see how to do that. You can tap on this mode and then go to the pro mode. So we are now in the pro mode, and you can see that exposure value is 0 at this point of time. And if I start moving the phone, you will notice that exposure value is remaining 0, because it tries to adjust the exposure value to 0 by changing the ISO. So you can notice that ISO is changing at this point of time, and that's why exposure value is always 0 in auto mode. But now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna set the ISO to fixed value by tapping it over here. So right now it is in auto, so I'm gonna set it to say 100. Okay, now I have set it to the 100, and you will notice that now the shutter speed is changing, and that's why the exposure value is again 0. So let us lock in the shutter speed as well, and at this point of time you can see that exposure value is -2. Okay, so that's where you can see this exposure value. And also if you want to reset this exposure value to 0, just slide here on the right hand side and then click on this button, and you can see that now the camera is been put into the auto mode, and that's why the exposure value is 0. So what happens is that camera will try to adjust this ISO, then shutter speed, so that the exposure value is always 0, like this. That's it. Thanks for watching.